And the question was, what is your feeling about the role of a guru in this age of heightened awareness of spirituality, accessibility of spiritual knowledge, science and technology? So we've got books, we've got YouTube, we've got everything online, we've got so many different classes and programs, CDs, trainings, certificates, and whatever you want. Enlightenment certificates, enlightenment classes, this, that, everything is there. I can only imagine how many videos on YouTube there must be about how to get enlightened in a 4-minute video. So it's all there. Do we still need a guru? And the answer is yes. And the reason that we still need a guru is that the knowledge has always been there. The gurus did not come into existence because God is somehow so esoteric or so difficult to reach that we needed someone to channel or translate. Connecting with God is not like learning quantum physics, where you really just can't wake up one day and get it. You really need someone who gets it to explain it to you. But God is not like that. God is not complex or esoteric or difficult or some sort of long equation. The gurus are here not because God is difficult, but because we are difficult. Because we live our lives with a veil of ignorance in front of our eyes. But we don't know it. And that's the game of the ego. We live our lives not seeing God. Not because God is not visible, but because of this veil over our eyes. So the role that the gurus play is not to bring God, but to pull that veil off our eyes so that we can see. The ego is incredibly insidious. And when we say ego, we don't just mean arrogance. We mean all of the games. Because it's not just arrogance. It can be the exact opposite. You can say, well, I'm the least arrogant. I'm the most humble. In fact, I'm so worthless that I wish I would just die. That's also ego. So the ego runs the whole spectrum of every concept we have about ourselves, from I'm the best to I'm the worst. I'm beautiful, I'm ugly. I'm brilliant, I'm stupid. The whole spectrum is ego. What I need is ego. I need this raise, I need this job. I need to marry this person. I need to have this child. I need to live in this place. I need people to treat me a certain way. I need to fulfill this potential that I have. This is all ego. Everything that pulls us out of just the consciousness of who we are is ego. And it's not bad. It just keeps us from seeing God. It keeps us from connecting with who we really are. Because whether I think I'm the best or I think I'm the worst, both of them are wrong. And both of them are keeping me from knowing who I really am. And so what the guru does is remove the veil, remove the layers, so that we can see who we are. And then we know how to live. Because when we're living run by our egos, we always make a mess. Whether we end up fighting with people, whether we end up neglecting everything in the world to get ahead in business, whether we end up not fulfilling our potential because we don't even know what our potential is, because we don't know who we are. Somebody comes in and says, oh, you've got this potential to become the head of this or the CEO of that or the president of this. That's not a potential. What you've got a potential for is to allow the divine to flow through you in every minute, and it has nothing to do with a career choice. It has to do with how we live from the moment we wake up to the moment we sleep, and even the moments we're asleep. That's the potential. Even if you decide your potential is to be a billionaire CEO, you're still selling yourself short. Because that's not who you are. And so what the Guru does is remove every ignorance that says who we think we are, what we think we need, where we think we're going. Remove the veil so that we can see the divinity in ourselves. And when we can see that, then we have a chance to see the divinity in others. And seeing the divinity in others is the only possibility we have for actually connecting with people. And for actually serving the world, for doing anything. So the Guru, the word Guru literally means the one who removes the darkness and brings light. So the Guru removes the darkness of ignorance and brings the light of truth. Who we are, what the world is, what our relationship to the world is, where we're going, how we're going there, who we are that's going anywhere. So the Guru brings light, not teachings that we can get in a book, not a certificate, not a course, not even a teaching, but the actual touch of having that veil removed, of having the darkness removed, to allow light to be in our lives.